Iran is putting the world on notice that it will continue to reduce its compliance with its nuclear deal commitments made with several countries unless they help it combat painful economic sanctions imposed by the U.S. The U.S. withdrew from that accord. Iran's president made the warning during a meeting with Russian, Chinese, and other Asian leaders in Tajikistan. This comes one day after President Trump accused Tehran of attacking 2 oil tankers this week in the Gulf of Oman. Charlie D'Agata is in the United Arab Emirates. Charlie, what can you tell us?
Good morning. While the Trump administration may be piling up evidence that Iran is to be blamed for what's now become a series of attacks here, the international community remains divided. Germany's foreign minister has cast doubt. France remains uncommitted. And even here in the UAE, they've been reluctant to point the finger of blame directly at Iran. President Trump says he has no doubt who's behind back-to-back explosions that damaged 2 oil tankers here in the Gulf of Oman on Thursday.
Well, Iran did do it, and you know they did it because you saw the boat. I guess one of the mines didn't explode, and it's probably got essentially Iran written all over it.
What he's referring to, images released from the U.S. military showing one of the tankers with a hole blown in the starboard side, and what military officials say is an unexploded mine still attached to the hull. Later, an American aircraft captured this footage, what the U.S. says is an Iranian boat with Islamic Revolutionary Guards seen detaching the mine and making off with it.
And that was their boat, that was them, and they didn't want the evidence left behind.
U.S. investigators boarded the Japanese tanker and found pieces of the magnet that fixed the mine to the ship. The other tanker, Norwegian-owned Front Altair, sustained 3 explosions and burned for hours. Iran insists it had nothing to do with Thursday's attacks, and they follow similar coordinated attacks less than a month ago that targeted 4 tankers right off this port. Iran denies any involvement in those attacks, too. A passing Iranian cargo ship rescued the crew of the Altair, but then Iranian military boats reportedly surrounded the ship and ordered the crew into their custody. That 23-member crew is still believed to be in Iranian hands, cranking up further the tensions in this region that have been rising for the past few weeks. Now, Trump administration officials are looking to garner support from U.S. allies.
We have an international situation there in the Middle East. It's not a U.S. situation, and the focus for myself and Ambassador Bolton and Secretary Pompeo is to build international consensus to this international problem.
That international cooperation might look like reflagging oil tankers traveling through what's now clearly become a dangerous stretch of water and essentially providing military escort. That was something done during the height of tensions here in the 1980s. Dana?
Charlie, thank you.